Hey guys, it's your girl Brianna here, aka BDC Advocate, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the T3 Convertible collection for you guys. I purchased 3 different curler sizes. I did not purchase the wands because I know how to use regular curlers as wands, so I figured I would get the versions with the clip so that I could get the most bang for my buck. So essentially what I did is I purchased the Define Curls, which is a 1-inch. I purchased the 1 1/4 inch version of the barrel, and I also purchased the Voluminous Curls version, which is 1.25 inches. This is what I'll be using to curl my full head today, but I am going to do a test with each barrel size so you can see what the curls actually look like in that size. Now, one thing that I will say is that I've used these on my natural hair already, and now I do have in extensions. I do have a leaf out though, so you'll get to kind of see how it looks on both. Maybe before I upload this, if I have time, I'll show you guys what a wand curl looks like with this, or maybe I'll do it now. Who knows? Maybe I'll just do it now. It might just be easier. I think that's what I'll do. I'll show you guys the difference. Maybe on one side I'll do the curls, and then on the other side I'll do wand curls. And then I'm just gonna have to go over everything a second time so I can show you guys, you know, what it looks like with just one straight barrel size. But without further ado, we can get started. I purchased these from Ulta Beauty, and what I will say about that is I purchased them during a beauty steals, and that meant that I got each part for 50% off. So the actual base normally runs $120, so I paid $60 for it. And then each barrel size, whether you do the wand curls or the actual curlers with the clip, those run $100 each, so I paid $50. I had a ton of points, so honestly I think I netted out having to pay like $80 out of pocket after I paid with my points. You guys know I love my Ulta points. It's why I am an Ulta girl. Like, I love you, Sephora, because you carry some awesome brands, but like, I'm honestly just diehard Ulta fan. But I digress. Let's just jump right into it. Usually they do those, it wasn't beauty steals. What is it called? The Gorgeous Hair Event, I think is what it's actually called. But usually they do that like at least twice a year. So maybe by the time you watch this, it'll be up and I can link it in the description below. We'll see. But without further ado, we can just jump right in, and I will start with the Define Curl. So what I'm going to do is I'll just do each one and kind of like take it off in between. It's actually really easy to take on and off, and I'll show you guys when I move on to the next one what that looks like. And then in the end, I'll just do my full head with one size, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so after I filmed this, I realized there was so much more detail I could give you guys about the product. So while I test out the different barrel sizes and show you guys how it curls my natural hair, I'm just going to give you a lot of information about the specs and what I think about this curling iron. So first things first, out of the gate, I will tell you that I do really like these curling irons. I've now, at the point where I'm recording this voiceover, I think I've had these for I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 months, and they've been awesome. They've lasted. I've used them multiple times. I love them on my extensions. I love them on my natural hair. I think they're great. But you guys know that I am like a huge stickler for temperature gauges. One thing that really bothers me about these curling irons is that there isn't a temperature gauge. It just gives you kind of like 5 different settings that you can choose from, which bothers me because I really like knowing the exact temperature that I'm putting on my hair. I think that for a product that's this expensive, it would have been nice for them to include that. Everyone wants control over what they're doing with their hair, so that really honestly like bothers me a little bit. I also think it's weird how you change the temperature gauge. I always forget because it's only one button on there and you have to either click the top or the bottom to like kind of make it change, and it's a little annoying. So that is one thing that I'll say about this just right off the bat. But even though that annoys me, there are a number of like plus sides to this design. Number one, love the fact that it has a swivel cord. I will never ever in life purchase a curling iron that does not have one again. Yes, they do exist. Don't do it. Number two, I really like the fact that these barrels do produce very nice wand curls. I originally was gonna try to purchase the entire like collection until I realized, hey, it may not be necessary. And I would definitely say if you like to have the option to curl or wand curl, then just get the curlers and do what I'm doing right here in this clip. It's super easy and convenient. They actually include the glove inside of the box that has the convertible base. So even if you don't buy a wand, you will still have the heat protecting glove, which is very, very nice. These barrels are made out of ceramic, which I actually really like out of curlers for ethnic hair. I feel like it just kind of grips it a little better. You guys know that I prefer titanium when I straighten my hair, but I do prefer ceramic when I curl, so I love the material that it's made out of. And the other thing that I love, as you can see, I'm grabbing the top of the barrel right there. It has a cool touch tip and it almost looks a little seamless. It's pretty cool and slick how they designed it, because the entire curler, as you can see, is white and gold, but it has that little gold kind of like strip divider thingy at the top, which separates the part that heats up from the part that's a cool tip. Right here you can see all of the different curl sizes that it produces. Honestly, I think that you could go with either the defined curls or the 1.25 inch. I don't know if you necessarily need both, because you can kind of, I guess, play with it a little bit and either decide to pin it up if you want it tighter, or let them hang if you want them looser. That's just kind of like a tip if you want to save money. I ended up purchasing them all because that's what I wanted to do, but just know that you do have the option to not do that if you want to produce different curl sizes with just one barrel. And just for a frame of reference, this is what my hair looks like after I use the Voluminous Curls barrel, which is the largest size. It produces nice, loose curls. This is just a clip of me combing them out, and I loved this look. And for those of you who may be curious on whether the T3 Convertible collection works on, 3C, 4A hair, here's footage of me curling my natural hair with it. It did an excellent job. I only had to use a 3rd heat setting out of the 5, which I think is pretty good. It goes up to, I believe, 410 degrees, so that's probably not that hot, although since they didn't include a scale, I can't really tell you for certain. Overall, I do think that purchasing a set like this is definitely an investment. If you are a professional stylist, that will probably be very worthwhile for you, as I've heard others say that these get pretty good longevity and it has a nice limited warranty. I personally love the T3 collection. I'm happy that I caught it on sale during one of those, gorgeous hair events. But let me know if you guys have this and what you think of it. I honestly don't purchase a lot of curlers, so I will be curious to know how you guys think this compared to other systems that you've tried. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and have an awesome day. And also, if you would like a tutorial on how I curled my hair, let me know, because I do have all of this footage that I can upload for you guys. Bye!